downtown San Diego and Petco Park on a Thursday night. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Cal Quantrill gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, what this guy's been able to do is not easy. Averages over a strikeout per 9 innings. His K per 9 innings rate right now is 10 for every 9 innings pitched. Definitely one of the elite pitchers with elite swing and miss stuff.
Digging in, Yasiel Puig. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. The 1-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Ellis shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, shortstop, number 11.
At the plate, number 11. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. The bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dodgers down in order. Dodgers scoreless. Padres coming to bat. It's the battle for Southern California bragging rights, and it's on the show. Ramon Martinez is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Manuel Diaz. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. 1-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Puig coming on. 1 out. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Coming to the plate now, Fernando Tatis, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. 3-2 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Turner's got it, and there's out number 2.
Batting third baseman, Matt Antonelli.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Antonelli. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Two out, nobody on. This is line to left. Ethier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. We've played an inning, still nothing. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tim LeCastro. He'll get us started in the top of the second. The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. Diaz loves it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on tape. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
So striding in, Justin Turner took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. Back up the middle. Tatis over to his left. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting second, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stairs moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Mark McGwire having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Now the 3-2 pitch. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Standing in, Big Daddy David. He'll get to take his first cuts here. McGwire aboard here at first with nobody out. Tapped up the third base line. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Digging in now for San Diego, Tony Gwynn. He currently sits 7th in the National League in runs batted in, so a good guy to have at the plate in this situation. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Onto the party porch and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 46 now for him on the season, and the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Standing in, Matt Stairs. His home run total sits as the 8th best in the National League entering play. The 3-2 pitch. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. And Kemp's going to need to play this off the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Striding into the box, A.J. Ellis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone onto the lower basket of the Western Metal Building. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Fourth home run for him on the season, as the Padres have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
In now, Cal Quantrill. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Ready for another chance? Manuel Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Kemp. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 51 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Standing in now, Fernando Tatis. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Antonelli.
Now to the plate, Matt Antonelli. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
Hit to short. From his knees. Throw got him at first, and a spectacular play that will end the inning. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment. At the plate is Andre Ethier. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Ready on 1 and 2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
The 2-2. And here's a swing from Ethier and a ground ball to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Ramon Martinez. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Gwynn moves over, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark McGuire. He singled his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 1-2 pitch. Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Big Daddy David. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Puig looking up. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 55 on the campaign as this lead swells to 7-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This
swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Don Drysdale is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Don Drysdale.
Into the box, Matt Stairs. A little bouncer. But that one rolls foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season. Well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Standing in now, A.J. Ellis. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Kemp is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher, Cal Quantrill.
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it, and he makes the catch.
Stepping in now, Cal Quantrill lifted the other way out to left center. Puig giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Digging in and looking for more, Manuel Diaz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. And now is Yasiel Puig back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres Road to the Show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Another 2-2 offering. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
Into the box now, number 11. Nipped the corner, 2-2. Bellinger, the runner at second with 1 away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of the pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim LaCastro, runner in scoring position with Sir John. A ball and 2 strikes. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. Long throw to the plate, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
The 1-2. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Right fielder.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Matt Kemp. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Wynn going back at the track, the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 3-run shot for Matt Kemp, number 10 for him on the year, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Standing in now, Andre Ethier. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Back up the middle. Tatis ranging up the middle, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Padres 8 and the Dodgers 4. Riding in once again, Fernando Tatis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The 2-1 home. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Stepping in now, Matt Antonelli. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Payoff pitch one more time. We'll try it again from first. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center, 1 shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game. In now, Mark McGuire. Left side of the infield into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Big Daddy David already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and this is now a 7-run ball game. Into the box now, Tony Gwynn.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his third knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or two before this one ends.
Into the box, Matt Stairs. Strike taken, the throw.
No, he says
Far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
3 runs already home here. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. LeCastro has it, and that's the second out.
The catcher, number 8, A.J. Ellis.
In now is A.J. Ellis. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his 2nd knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Standing in now, Manuel Diaz. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that'll put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Padres lead it 12-4. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Mondesi will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. One out, nobody on. Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Nice execution right there. Kept his balance on a nasty breaking ball. His hands stayed back, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
In now, Yasiel Puig. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
First baseman number 35.
Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Mondesi at second with 2 down. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. Clayton Kershaw gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in and looking for more, Fernando Tatis. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 56 on the year as they push this lead up to 9 now. Stepping in now, Matt Antonelli. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Kemp is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
First baseman, Mark McGwire.
Ready for another shot now, Mark McGwire. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Puig looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 54 thus far as the blowout continues. Into the box, Big Daddy David.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Riding in once again, Tony Gwynn. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Kershaw's ready. Here's the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Puig's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Padres lead it 14-4. Ready for another chance. Number 11 been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Tim LeCastro. Sharp ground ball to third. Beautiful diving stop. How about that?
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And as you can see, they are way behind. Ready once again, Matt Stairs. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. Kemp is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The catcher, number 8, A.J. Ellis.
Digging in once again, A.J. Ellis. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 2-1 pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
The pitcher, Cal Quantrill.
Stepping in now, Cal Quantrill. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. We'll see Matt Kemp start things out when we return. We're through 6 full. Padres lead it 14-4. Back here at Petco Park. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. So here's Matt Kemp now. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Bounce it to the left side, scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, left fielder, Andre Ethier.
At the plate is Andre Ethier. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Back up the middle. Tatis comes up with it. throw to first is in time to retire Ethier for out number 2.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He went down on strikes last time up.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And it's fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order, and they remain well behind. The San Diego batting order turns over, and set to go Manuel Diaz. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And that's the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fernando Tatis. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Throwing to second, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. In now, Matt Antonelli pitches a called strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box, Mark McGuire. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
The right fielder, number 31, Big Daddy David.
Digging in now for San Diego. Big Daddy David. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
McGuire leads off first with 1 away. Hit hard back up the middle. Reined in. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Padres on top, 16-4. Kike Hernandez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 14, Kike Hernandez.
Hit the other way out toward right field. David is there, 1 down.
The batter, center
With
fielder,
that, we'll give you a look at our
Yasiel
starter comparison
Puig.
for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. And now is Yasiel Puig. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting,
Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home-standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And as you can see, they are way behind. Fernando Valenzuela enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Fernando Valenzuela.
Standing in, Tony Gwynn. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. Here it is, the 3-0. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Matt Stairs. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. 0-2, here it comes. There goes the runner. Hit out towards second. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play.
The catcher, number 8, A.J. Ellis.
Stepping into the box, A.J. Ellis. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Kemp. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the pitcher, Cal Quantrill.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Cal Quantrill. A throw behind the runner at second. Runner's back. 1-1. Runner goes for third. Hit hard on the ground to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We've played 8 full. The Padres lead it 16-4. Downtown San Diego shining bright as it always does. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Next up for Los Angeles, number 11, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1-1. Ripped down the first base line. And there's his first base hit in this one. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Into the box now, Tim LaCastro. The next 3-2. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping up now, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. 3-run home run down the line in right. Number 14 on the season, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Stepping in now, Matt Kemp. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot here for Matt Kemp. His second home run of the game, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game. Standing in now, Andre Ethier. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here's another 1-2. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. And a reminder, we'll have post-game highlights from the ball game downtown immediately after we say our goodbyes from Petco Park. Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the third time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Corey Seager will grab a bat hit for the pitcher here.
Corey Seager.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In now, Yasiel Puig. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
Grounded to the right. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over. 16-8 tonight. The San Diego Padres were absolutely crushing the ball as they ended up with 9 home runs as a team. Cal Quantrill earns win number 15, tops on the staff, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Ramon Martinez is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over.